So hello friends, welcome back to Pritham Arts. If you are new in my channel, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button as soon as possible because you have to receive some of the important tips regarding fine arts through my channel. So hit the subscribe button now. So today I am going to show you some of the important tips regarding oil paintings, so especially portraits. So I have recently completed one commission work through oil paintings. So let me show you some of the important tips regarding oil painting. Here in this video I am going to show you some of the tricks regarding oil paintings because oil painting dries lately. So some of the tips which I have used in my recent drawing, so I am going to share with you, and I am also going to share with you the method which I have used to complete this portrait. So hope you will enjoy it, and if you like it, don't forget to hit the like button and do comment and let me know about your views regarding these works. So here you can see I have completed my new commission work on oil. So it's dry up now, and I have completed it on 1st July and today is 6th July, so it's totally dry up. So I can provide you some tutorials regarding this. So let's start with the reference image. You can see the reference image. Here I have used the grid method. In grid method I have used here the breadth part. I have found that the distance is 20 and the breadth part I have found that 35. So I have taken 1 centimeter distance from the center. I have found that if I take 1 centimeter distance from each part, then it will end here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like this. Here 10 lines are there, and here also 10 lines are there. In the breadth part also I have found that the center line, if I take the center line at here, then here will be 14 lines and here will be also 14 lines. It will become equal. So you have to take equal boxes from both at the reference image and both at the painting image also. After that you have to join the lines and you have to make perfect squares. Then you have to do one thing. You have to make grids on the canvas also. You have to measure the complete breadth and length also. Then you have to find out that which part will be equal, in what distance the measurement will be equal, so that you can make perfect square. So I have found that if I take 1.5 centimeter distance from the center line, so I can make a perfect square. So I have made 1.5 centimeter square from both length and breadth part, as you can see. Then I have started with the sketching part. First I have started with center. In center I have found that on the left side there is nose part, and right part also there is nose part. So nose part I have first completed. Then the ear and eyes part I have completed in the second box, and breadth in the 5 box. In the second line and the 5th box I have completed the sketch. Then similarly I have completed it by looking at the each object in every boxes. After that I have done the coloring, and in coloring it is quite preferable to use grid method, because in coloring you have got to learn some of the important shades. That is, I'll give you an example. Here in the box number 4 and vertically 7 there is dark shade, and box number 3 and vertically 7 there is light shade. So in coloring part also I have got quite beneficial help in terms of shade. Similarly in the eyes part and shades and the wrinkles part I have opted out the same structure by looking at the boxes. So here you can see I have completed it. So I prefer to use grid method for canvas painting, because grid method in canvas it is quite easy to opt out the structure if grid method is used, and if you do freehand then it will be quite difficult, because the texture is not will not be smooth after rubbing it, and one time you can't draw such same structure as the reference image. So here you can see I have done the basic color first, then I have left it to dry it, and that's why I have taken 5 days. In one day I have completed the background, then the second day I have completed the basic structure color of the face, then I have let it to dry, then I have completed the detailing part and all. Then lastly I have completed the design part, so you can see. So I think oil painting, in oil painting, one positive thing is that you have the chance to correct your mistakes, because it's dry up lately. So if you found the mistake, then it is immediately you can clear out the mistake, which is quite good. In acrylic color it is not possible, so I prefer for beginners to do grid method in canvas painting, especially for portraits, and to practice in freehand in artist watercolor, in oil sketching paper. In oil sketching paper you can practice, and in canvas you can do your grid method and try it. So I hope you all will like it, and if you like it, don't forget to hit the like button